Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Lee, the Diabetic Walker. We are walking the Castleman Corkscrew, which is an old disused railway track. Brockenhurst, which is the nearest station to the start of the walk, is about a mile back, and the walk itself is 9 miles depending on where you decide to finish. I'm actually going to finish the walk in Burley today. I think you can go on a little further to Ringwood. So for now, we're just making use of this nice gravel path. It's a beautiful sunny day, not a cloud in the sky today. It's only, where are we? Not even into April yet, just at the end of March. And the temperature today is said to reach about 16, which is very nice. My sugars have gone up to 17.5. Had a small breakfast, just a couple of bits of toast this morning. I would normally take about 2 or 3 units of insulin to cover that. Okay, so this is where we meet up with where the railway would have run. Yeah, you can quite clearly see that would have been a rail track. Got woken up this morning by my low glucose alarm at 3 o'clock in the morning. Popped to the kitchen, got myself a couple of chocolate biscuits, then decided to see where my glucose were at that time. So when I checked them, they were 4.3 and they were heading down. A low glucose event or a hypo is anything below 4. If they were heading down and they were only 4.3, then they obviously never hit 4 in the first place. I decided to trust the Libra sensor to reassure me of where my glucose levels were. So I gave it about another 5 minutes and the app was still telling me that they were heading down. I decided to use my finger prick meter, which will generally give you a more accurate and more instant result. My sugars were 7.8 and yet the glucose meter was telling me that they dropped. I was watching the sensor, I had the app open, and it just suddenly, for no reason, just stopped working. I'm going to try and stay as chirpy and positive as I can today, but I'm not going to lie, I am feeling just a little bit tired. So I thought I'd just bring you down here off the track to show you that if you don't want to walk along the track, you can explore this area here down here. All the heather there. There's between March and I believe the end of August, there's nesting birds there. You follow this path up, there is a car park at the top of that hill. Right, let's get back on the track. Morning. As always, plenty of New Forest ponies out today. They're enjoying the sun as well. If you're not local to the area, please be aware that you shouldn't feed the ponies. You shouldn't pet the ponies even, really. They are semi-wild animals at least. Just over there, that is Wilverley Woods. Just down in that direction, where you can see the grass there. That was where we done a walk. I had to kind of circumnavigate that area because it was quite boggy. Wow, look at that. That's a great shot. The bridge in front of us and the one up ahead. This one here has got tunnels out either side, which is a bit strange. Wonder what they're for. Under we go. We're just about 3.5 miles in now, and my sugar levels are dropping down. They're now 14. I've bought a small lunch today, a pie, a packet of crisps and a bottle of Coke to wash it down with, and obviously plenty of water. So I'm wearing my trousers, but it's okay, it's not too warm. So if you're into caravanning or motorhomes, this is the place to be in the New Forest. I think this is Holmesley. No tents allowed here, as there's no toilets or washrooms. So you need to provide yourself with those, obviously. Very nice though, settled right amongst the trees. Just come off the track a bit to bring you here. This is what the New Forest is all about. The views are amazing here. All the beautiful gorse is out now. Let's get back on the railway. One of the many drawbacks of having diabetes is when you have high glucose levels, you do tend to urinate a lot. Good job we're in the forest. These low glucose levels in the middle of the night can really take their toll on you. You just feel tired for the rest of the day. I am enjoying it, but in the back of my mind I'm just thinking I don't want to hit the wall, you know, and then not be able to get back. I'm getting much better at walking past these ponies than I used to be. When I first started coming out to the New Forest to walk, I was really nervous on, and like the situation back there, if there was anyone on the path, I would try and find another route. But they do make good filming content, so I'm doing this all for you, really. Right, so we have to leave the track of the railway here, because through the trees here is where the track should continue, but we obviously can't get through there. We're gonna have to take this path down here. It continues on this road behind me. That's quite a fast, busy road. There's no pavement because it's the New Forest. I found an alternative route, and that's where we're heading to now. Leaving the noise of the road behind us now, and this is my alternative route from that very busy road. I think you can agree, probably made the right choice. Obviously not following completely the path of the Castleman Corkscrew, but I think this is a fair compromise. Some days like this, I feel A, glad to be alive, and B, just so thankful that I've got all of this, just a short train ride away. It's just amazing. And I would still be doing this, the walking, even if I wasn't doing the channel. This is the place that I really feel at home. How's that? Oh, it's a squirrel. It's a beast in the woods. Yeah, so this is the place that I really feel at home. Anywhere in nature really, but the New Forest especially just has a special place in my heart. Enjoy it, but show it some respect too. Don't feed the ponies, don't leave your rubbish behind. Just be respectful and you'll enjoy it as much as I do. I've got a little bit disorientated, not sure where I am at the moment. So I'm just going to take this gravel path down to an actual road, see if I can make any sense of where I actually am. I'm so busy enjoying the countryside and the peacefulness. I've just seen the first two people for the last 45 minutes, I would say. Plenty of ponies, but not all people. There's a massive pony up ahead. Oh yeah, he's a big boy. Walking through this bit of woodland was definitely the right thing to do. Didn't want to walk along the busy road, the Bournemouth road, but somehow I seem to have gone round in circles a little bit. And I am feeling a bit fatigued now, waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning, not being able to get back to sleep properly. That's playing on my mind now. Thing is, I don't feel like I've had a hypo. I'm not even sure if I did. I think that was just down to the faulty sensor, which incidentally I only put on last night. They normally work really well for at least a few days or a week, and then they, for some reason, they start to play up a little bit. Now then, let me just show you on the phone here. If you can see on the left hand side of the screen there, that was where we turned off, came up around this way, and we're now there on the right hand side. We should have just carried straight on there. That would have saved us probably 20 minutes. We are about 7 miles into the walk now. My glucose levels have dropped to 10. The time is 11:45, so I'm going to stop and get something to eat in a minute. If I'm where I think I am, which I'm not 100% sure, we're not too far from Holmesley Tea Rooms. Now, Holmesley Tea Rooms is a lovely place. Do some nice teas, obviously, coffees, cold drinks, sandwiches and snacks. And it's actually part of what was the Castleman Corkscrew Railway. So that would have been Holmesley Station. It's actually built right next to where the track ran through. Might just pop across the road. There's a bit of the old platform left there. So I might just sit there and have something to eat in amongst the trees. Okay, so this is the situation I find myself in. I've actually come past Holmesley Tea Rooms. They're about a mile back the other way along the Bournemouth road. And that means, and that's where the path for the Castleman's Corkscrew continues. So I've had to make the choice whether I walk down the road here, which is really busy, or walk back the way I've come, which is going to take me even further out the way to get to Holmesley and then cross over the road and carry the walk on. Or whether I call it a day here, walk back to Sway and get the train from Sway. If I carry on from here to Burley, no matter which way I go, it's going to mean that I won't be getting back till quite late. So I'm going to call it a day here, try and find a slightly different path so we're not seeing the same views to Sway train station. Right, let's get on. Sometimes you have to just listen to your body. I know I keep saying it, but because I was woken up at 3 o'clock by my glucose alarm this morning, not really feeling it, if I'm honest. So we're going to go back the way we came. So I don't know why. Just having a bit of a moment. Just feel like a dark clouds come over my head on this beautiful sunny day. Do get these feelings sometimes. It's just the weight of having to live with this disease every day. Just gets to you. I was enjoying it as well. Oh man. I am actually going to follow the path I came out here on. I just can't, my brain's just not functioning properly. So I just need to take the easy route. Actually been doing a bit of research as well on diabetes and other people's experiences. And it fills me with dread about what could be ahead for me. I've had the disease for nearly 30 years now, and it will take its toll, I'm sure, at some point. As you know, if you saw the last video that I put out, I do have glaucoma, so that's problems with my eyes. I know generally that I'm pretty fit for my age and for the amount of time that I've had diabetes. I should think myself lucky. I can still see, and I can still walk, and I'm going to keep walking until, if that day comes where I can't walk, I'm hoping that's just going to be through old age, bit of arthritis. Yeah, losing a limb doesn't even bear thinking about for me. But they are things that, all of these things, the heart disease, liver problems, eyes, circulation problems, all of those things are on your mind. Not 24/7, but you know, they're on your mind. It's a daily thing we have to deal with. Come on, let's live for the moment. Yeah, you ain't gonna beat me. I'm gonna kick your ass. So a bit about Castleman's Corkscrew then. The idea came to Charles Castleman in the 1860s. I think it opened in 1866. Ran for 100 years. And it was basically a line to link Southampton to Dorchester, with another line planned for the future to join up to London. That never happened. In fact, the Corkscrew line only ran for 100 years, and then it was replaced by what we use now to get down to the southwest, the line that runs from all the way from London Waterloo down through Southampton and right through to Dorset and beyond up to Wales and further southwest. Okay, so it's nearly 1 o'clock now. My sugar's dipped to 10. Now they're heading up slightly. I did take a little bit of insulin, 2 units, with my lunch. It's not too far back to Sway now, a couple of miles maybe. And we've walked about 9.5 miles. I've just crossed over the road where we lost the Castleman's Corkscrew track, where it goes to the busy Bournemouth Road. And yeah, just making my way down to Sway now. Nice bit of woodland here. Trying to chill out, but gentleman back there just thought I was a bit lost and has given me some quite clear directions to get back to Sway. So pretty much follow this path that I'm on all the way. Thank you for that, by the way. He did say you've still got a bit of a walk to go. So I reckon this walk's gonna probably end up being about 13 or 14 miles. I can feel my sugars dropping again now, which isn't good. really don't need that at the moment. I just want to get back to Sway, get on the train, get home. It's a bit annoying. We've had to follow this path to get to Sway, which actually takes you a little bit away from Sway. It's back over in that direction. Okay, so apparently I've gone the wrong way again. Although this doesn't seem like the right way either. It's a bit sketchy. I'm just going to keep following it. Hopefully this is going to bring me to a road at the end of this. Right, so I've given up trying to follow a path now. I'm just making my way in the direction of Sway through all this shite down here. Paths just kept disappearing anyway. They were just like animal tracks, you know. I'm pretty sure I've been this way before with a friend of mine a few years ago. Pretty sure this is the path that we took for some unknown freaking reason. Well, let's be honest, it wouldn't be the Diabetic Walker without a bit of mud, would it? And this is a lot of mud. Now if I'm where I think I am, there's a river down here, or a stream, and there is a footbridge that goes over it. I'm hoping. My boots are muddy, but they're not wet yet. Actually, that's lifted my spirits somewhat. I do like a bit of a scramble. That was a scramble through there. Good thing is, taking me to this road here, it's going to take me back into Sway. My navigational skills have been absolutely shocking today. I thought I was going to come in through the top end of Sway. Somehow I've managed to walk miles out of my way, and I'm coming in through the bottom of the Sway. Look at that. Beautiful little cottage. But yeah, I just want to get back to Sway now, have a nice cold drink. I'm going to say that's it for me. It's been a bit of a funny one today. It's giving you a insight into the mind of a diabetic. Well, this diabetic anyway. So yeah, it's been a bit of a struggle for me today. I'll be back and stronger. Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe. And I've been Lee, the Diabetic Walker.